Hello, this is David Dean, and I'm doing a video showing off the totally awesome or totally worthless Dragoon double-barreled shotgun. It is totally dependent upon your playstyle and what you enjoy. The Dragoon, it has this insane DPS. When you see it, 263,000. Compared to like my Dragonfire, 54,000. The closest I got is my Easter egg launcher at almost 66,000. And even, okay, that's Bright Core. Here, Sunbeam is 50,000 on the Obliterator, which is, yeah, less than 1/5 of what I have for my Dragoon. And even going down, and I'll show, actually I'm doing gameplay this time, and then I'll go into my schematics and break down the numbers even more for who wants to see it and why this thing is so amazing. The flintlock weapons, it seems like most people, including myself, aren't that impressed with the most of it so far. But one thing these have that I have found no other weapon to have since the Recombobulator has come out is that it has a perk for increasing impact, and that is the only thing I've increased on this. I increased it to 60%, and so I'm looking at the DPS, but what I really care about on this weapon is the impact, sending husk flying, mainly for this weapon in trap tunnels, making sure nothing gets out of that trap tunnel, mainly smashers and husky husks. But it has an impact of almost 27,000, where compared to this shotgun, 1,600, to the grenade launcher, 7,000, and yeah, nothing. The only thing that can get close to this, I had my Obsidian Dam Buster from the hydraulic weapon set, but it does 17,700, and I did the math. If it was actually Sunbeam at energy level 130, it would have a impact of 28,000. So yeah, this double barrel shotgun is doing 1/25 less impact than it. So it's just insane. But the reason it has that insane damage is because it's only really good for one tile shooting. If it shoots, first of all, the point blank is only a half tile long. Mid range is one tile, where the damage drops by 1/3 and the impact drops more than that. And at a tile and a half, it goes. The damage is 1/5 the normal, and the impact is 1/5 the normal. So it drops off really fast. So why would you want a weapon like this? Well, first let's play around with this large encampment. Let's see what gets blown up here. Take him out. But the main thing about this is you look at the area effect of this thing. It's the entire width of the trap tunnel. And I'm taking out 4 or 5 mobs. I'm keeping the blasters back in their corner. Let them blast. But also, you couldn't see it there because they're standing too close, but this thing can send them back an entire tile or two. Alright, where are they? Oh, yeah, one guy. And yeah, this thing is awesome at close quarters and totally worthless at a range. Where did this last guy go? Oh, I want to at least collect my rewards. But yeah, took care. I am level 101. So I am 1 level higher than the mission. I am using the Urban Assault, which is great with all weapons. And then I have my Raider with increased crit rating chance. But really, the damage isn't what this thing is about. It is about the impact. And is that guy ever going to work his way back over here? Oh well, I'm not going to make you wait just so I can get some rewards. There is a elemental smasher down in the southwest corner, so let's go pay him a visit, because that's where I really was curious about. Because at level 100 with the elemental smashers, trying to get them to go back into the trap tunnels is a little tough sometimes. And let's see, what do we got here? Bunch of little ones. And now I've lost my smasher. Oh well. We'll take out a bunch. Oh. Come on, let's gather these guys up in a nice little bunch. And it's kind of like grenades or doing the Dragon Slash. You get them organized. Whoop. Well, I want to use the right one. So there you go. You took out about 5, 7 of them went flying. And I've always had fun with this, the double barrel shotgun. Early on in the game where I hadn't really learned how to use my abilities, this is what I used to keep the pesky things away from me. And as you see here, 100 elemental husky husk, one shot to send them flying, and they're flying a few spaces. That's 2 tiles he's going back. And the great part about this, we'll get these 2 lined up, is that I can just keep doing it. And I love it. If it was in a trap tunnel, this is how I would be taking them out. So yes, even though you got that huge DPS, it really doesn't count unless you get, you know, like I had there, 9 or 10 mobs all within striking range of this weapon. And then, yeah, it can definitely clear them out in a heartbeat. Where did my smasher go? Alright, do a quick look here. This is where somebody's going to tell me I should be editing my videos to get rid of this little space of time, but nope. And, no, if you're somebody who loves doing trap tunnels, this thing is great. And I love it. There he is. That's our smasher. Let's put him over the edge. Darn it. There we go. Send him flying 2 tiles back. Let's clear up the area a bit. Get him charging. Ah, we're going to have the blaster causing trouble. One shot. His blast is canceled and the pitcher's down. Whoop. There we go. A little bit more of a drop than I thought. And I could take these guys out easily with grenade and even my turret. Can I make the corner? I made the corner. And this thing, you learn on this thing, corners is where you're strong, your best place is to be. Because everything comes around within a tile, and you can take them out. Come on, Smasher, charge. Alright. We'll let him run off. We'll finish off the blasters. So let's take him. Ah! But we can just put him over the cliff. There he goes. Where's... Oh! Smasher snuck up on me. No, okay, I thought I lost the Smasher. I actually tried to do this video earlier and accidentally got this. Oh, he went flying. Yeah, this is a fun gun to have. There is no other gun out there unless you go up to RPG that comes even close to the impact this has. What do we got here? Oh, the other thing, which I accidentally ended up killing off because they kept bothering me, is the shielders. If you jump in to one of those dome shields, this thing is great for clearing them out. But yeah, basically 2 shots will send a level 100 Smasher flying, whether it's elemental or not. So there's the second shot. It will send him flying back 2 tiles. So in a mission, and hopefully I'll be using this when I do my solo Storm Shield defense number 7 in Twine Peaks with mobs level 108. Just to show off what it can do on the Smasher wave. Because then you don't get Smashers charging you when you're trying to send them flying. And down he goes. So, yeah. It's definitely a different weapon. And we'll just keep him down. We're not going to let him stand back up. There we go. So, yeah, this is just the ultimate control shotgun. And yes, you have to get close up and personal to use it, but it is great fun. But I want to go and show you some more on the numbers, because it is a weird weapon, and showing off the numbers will make it hopefully a little bit less weird, and explain that massive damage it is doing. First of all, on it, something it took me a little bit to figure out, ammo cost. If you noticed, I was doing one shot and reloading, where on my Thunderbolt, my other double barrel shotgun, I would do 2 shots and reload. No, this thing shoots once and shoots both bullets at the same time, but they're shotgun bullets, so it's really not hard to craft more of them. And if you want to get to the very beginning numbers on this, let's see, yeah, we will do a comparison where, it's up here a little ways. Dragoon, compare with the Thunderbolt, straight off. It's doing almost triple the DPS, almost triple damage per shot, and on the impact, about 2.5 times the impact, which is just great. And the only difference with all this, everything else is the same. Crit hit chance, crit damage, rate of fire, magazine size, range, durability, but reload, ammo cost, sorry. Ammo cost 1, because it shoots 1 bullet per shot, and this one shoots 2 bullets per shot. To shoot 1 extra shotgun shell, that is nothing. So I see no issue with that whatsoever. Yes, you'll use up ammo faster, but mainly at higher levels, that is the last thing you are worried about. And if you want to see it against the Dam Buster, which is still the #1 impact one, it does more. But once again, the Dragoon, you can do the impact perk for increasing 60% on the impact. It will still do 1/25 or 26 less impact, but yeah, it is really not a big deal. The numbers on it, absolutely great. As far as, let's get out of that, perks you can be putting on it. And the one thing, I've gotten 2 of these, and both of them have the damage dealt with this weapon snares target 30% for 6 seconds. So I don't know if that's always on it or not. You can check the comments in the description. I'm sure somebody will tell me if they got something different. But on this, for upgrading, for me, I am not worried about damage on this thing. I am not going to be using this to do quick kills with a weapon. I am going to be using this to control the area I am in, whether it's shooting them back into a trap tunnel or using it to clear out 10 or 20 husks running at me, clearing out all the trash, and when there's only a few mobs left, I'll switch over to a high damage assault rifle and kill them off with it. So on this, it has reload speed here. I could do damage, crit rating. I rather go reload speed. On this one, I would change it out for reload speed again, because every shot you are reloading. So you want to make that as short as possible. And I may show this thing off again once I get the reload speeds done, just to see if then I can do the shots fast enough, never allow that smasher to get up and moving again, which would be a great thing to test out. For here, maybe change it over to energy. I'm not really worried about it. I'm worried just to keep them knocked down, and doesn't matter what elemental or physical type it is. Here you can do crit damage, or reload speed again. So you could put 3 reload speeds on this. I think that would be a bit excessive, but I would put 2 of them on it and then have this one as impact. And then here, since I have damage dealt with this weapon snares the target, then I would want to switch this over to damage to slowed and snare targets. But yes, I wanted to get this information out there just to let people know about the Dragoon. I know some people, they will see it as a horrible weapon because they just want to take out the husk as fast as they can that they're aiming at with like an assault rifle. But this thing with that huge area effect, and basically this is when you're getting overrun or you're guarding an area, this will take them out fast. And you saw it with the large encampment. Me just sitting there, taking out the husk as they come around the corner. Don't know how many husks came out of that encampment, but it definitely handled them without an issue or problem. Massive impact, massive damage at very close range, and I look forward to testing this out. Like I said, I may try to show it off on my Storm Shield Defense solo of number 7 in Twine Peaks. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. This is a weird weapon, highly specialized weapon, and let me know if you think this thing is absolutely great or just totally worthless. Take care and have an amazing day.